Packers are 100% taking Caleb Williams. The Commanders are going to take Jaden Daniels over Drake May because Jaden Daniels can run around. Watch the Commanders have some trouble at the O-line. Drake May can't run around that much. I think Jaden Daniels will fit their offense pretty good. The reason why I think Marvin Harrison will go to the Patriots is because they need a talented receiver on their team where they can just put in a quarterback. Like, they can draft a quarterback like Bo Nix, Michael Penix later in the draft, and they don't have to worry about it. The Cardinals need a wide receiver. Whoever they take in this draft will be their wide receiver one. The Chargers will take a receiver with this pick because they traded away both of their good receivers for nothing. That was a stupid idea. In this draft, Drake May will be available at the Giants pick, and I think they 100% will take Drake May because he fits the offense perfectly. The Titans need offensive linemen. Joe Alt is the perfect offensive lineman to fit into that hole. The first defensive player off the board will be Dallas Turner to the Atlanta Falcons. The Falcons need defense. Their offense is perfect right now. They just need their defense to, they can be a playoff team. The Vikings are desperate for a quarterback, so they trade up with the Bears to get their starting quarterback, J.J. McCarthy. The Jets' weakest spot on their team is tight end, so I think they easily go out and get Brock Bowers. The Jaguars trade up to the 11th pick to take Terrion Arnold. He'll be the first corner off the board, and I think the Jags do need corner pretty badly. The Broncos want to take a quarterback, but it's way too early to take Michael Penix, so they trade their pick to the Baltimore Ravens, and they take the corner. The Raiders need O-linemen, so I think it's a perfect fit to bring out the Penn State O-linemen. The Saints are weak at edge rushers, so I think the perfect fit is this UCLA linebacker. The Bears already have Montez Sweat, but I think they need a left edge rusher, so I think they will take Jared Verse. The Seahawks are weak at D-line, so I think Byron Murphy is the perfect fit. After the Colts trade back, they will take Brian Thomas Jr. with their pick. I think he'll be really good in the NFL. Not many teams are high on a white corner, but I think the Bengals will take him, and he will be one of the first corners taken in this draft. The Rams are weak at O-line, so I think this man is a perfect fit. I think it would be a good idea for the Steelers to take an O-lineman, so then Jalen Warren and Najee Harris can have an easy running game every play. I don't know much about this Duke guy, but I have heard he is shooting up the draft boards, and I have the Dolphins taking him. The Eagles' defense last year collapsed. They went 10-1, and at the end of the season, they were 11-6. I think the defense needs to be upgraded, and I think they go out and get Nate Wiggins. Newton is a strong defensive player, and I think the Chicago Bears still need some help on the defense, and I think the Bears will take him. The Cardinals trade up with the Cowboys and take Kool-Aid McKinstry to upgrade the cornerbacks. The Packers have a pretty good team, but I still think they need to upgrade the O-line, so I think they will take Troy. I might be biased, but I think Chop Robinson is the most underrated player in this draft, and I think the Bucs will take him, and he'll be the biggest steal of the draft. I think the Cowboys need a wide receiver, so they go out and get Adonai Mitchell before Xavier Worthy. Khalil Shakir is a great player, but I do not believe he is a wide receiver one on any team. So I think they go out and get Xavier Worthy. Lions need another strong receiver, so I think Ladd McConkey is a perfect pick for them. After the Denver Broncos trade with the Baltimore Ravens, they will take their starting quarterback next year, Michael Penix. 49ers got tortured by the Chiefs D-line in the Super Bowl. So I think an O-lineman is a perfect pick for them. Keon Coleman is a crazy good player. His highlights are good, but what I'm seeing from his lowlights are really, really bad. So he's been falling down the draft boards, but I think Keon Coleman will be taken by the Chiefs anyway.
35 Cowboys, Trey Benson. I think Trey Benson will be the first RB taken off the board. He is fast. He can break tackles very easily. He's a smaller back, so he can move quickly. 40-foot Raiders, Xavier Leggeat. Xavier Leggeat reminds me of DK Metcalf. He stands at 6'4", very strong receiver, break tackles easily. 60 Bills, Jonathan Brooks. Jonathan Brooks probably won't fall this far, but I think Bills will take him if he's available.